Open the Omenpaths can ramp us up to our Valkyrie here right now. Well, actually our dragon, I meant to say. Silly me. So boom and bam. And then what we do is we biggity. And then only after we've biggitied, that's a 2-drop, right? Let's get rid of this right now. Boom, no thank you. Hey, what is up, people? Guys, this is an amazing deck. Don't go anywhere. If you want to jump into the games, go right ahead. I would appreciate it. But I'm going to cover this real quick and sort of explain Open the Omenpaths and why it's a great card and why we're playing RAKDOS. So, Open the Omenpaths. You get to choose one. So the second clause is kind of the worst one. We kind of ignore it in this deck. But the first one, add 2 mana of any one color and 2 mana of any other color. Spend this mana to cast a creature or enchantment spell. So, we're going to get 4 mana on turn 3, essentially. We're running 4 copies, right? We want to get 4 mana on turn 3. So, what you do is you run good 4-drops. So you run 4 Eradicator Valkyries, and you run 3 Akroan Wars. We actually replaced one with Destroya. So we have 8 4-drops, that of which I think we can definitely either have in our hand already or draw into it in the first few turns. So, we're going to get something down, and then if we don't do a good play like that on turn 3, if we lay a Woe Strider instead, we can open the Omenpaths on turn 4 and immediately slap down a Goldspan Dragon and then follow it up with a 2-drop. The 2-drops we can follow it up with are Mire Triton and Thrill of Possibilities. The treasure token that is made from Goldspan makes 2 mana of any one color, so that's why we can't cast Kroxa. Now, Kroxa is super synergistic with Open the Omenpaths, obviously. Now, the escape mechanic is 2 blacks, 2 reds. Well, we can make 2/2 with Open. So, definitely want to put cards in our graveyard in order to, have this amazing play happen. So, how do we do that, right? We have Mire Triton. We just throw 2 cards in our graveyard and gain a little bit of life, and it's a Death Touch creature, so they won't swing into it most likely. That Love Struck Beast that they just cast, they don't want to get rid of it yet. So, anyway. Thrill of Possibilities, you discard a card and get 2 cards. This draws us cards, fixes our hand, and gets rid of that extra mana we don't really need. Because once we get to like 5 mana, we don't need any more. You know what I mean? So we're running a healthy amount of mana. We're running 23 for this type of RAKDOS deck, especially when we're emphasizing this ramp card. But that is to just make sure that we can definitely get to that card again. Also, we're running 2 Immerstrom Skulk Cairns. It's very good. It's only 4 mana and tapping this, so 5 mana total actually, to deal 3 damage and have them discard a card. In late game when you have nothing better to do, that can be a mana sink. So very cool. Ox of Agonas helps us to refill our hand, and yeah, it also comes in with a counter when we escape it as a 5/3. So another big creature. Woe Strider can escape as a 5/3/2 if we have enough cards in our graveyard, and we opt to not focus on Kroxa. Now, Woe Strider can sacrifice at instant speed, so obviously it's super synergistic with Akroan War. Being that we're going to steal something, get a swing in with it, and then just sacrifice it when we're done with the damage, right? So very, very cool. And yes, Goldspan Dragon, treasure tokens, Kroxa, yes. Bloodchief's Thirst, we run 3. So we run 3. We just need a little bit of interaction, take out a pesky Planeswalker that we couldn't otherwise deal with or swing into. We do have flyers, so that evasiveness is kind of what we rely on. But yeah, we just rely on Mire Triton, kind of stall in the early game, Bloodchief's Thirst, stall in the early game, using our Thrill of Possibility to get to our Omenpaths and our threats, right? Then once we do that, we rely on our threats like the Boast ability of Eradicator Valkyrie to sacrifice these little goats that we're going to make from the Woe Strider, right? And take out their threats. Also the Goldspan Dragon's ramp. So it's just very, very good. It's very, very strong. It's like one of the top, it's approaching kind of a top archetype, definitely. There's some cool cards definitely from Kaldheim being Open the Omenpaths, and I think, yeah, Goldspan and Valkyrie are the other ones. And of course, this cool land. Try this land. So anyway, guys, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. If you made it this far in the intro, don't forget to hit the like button. That would help me out, being I'm so new. I'm about to hit 20 subscribers. Let's make it 50, guys. And enjoy the game. Some really cool games today, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, alright, so this is game number 1. This is RAKDOS Omenpaths. You know what it is, baby. Thanks for being here. Really do appreciate it. Yeah. So we have 2 mana We're going to need more, but we do have a throw of possibilities, which definitely helps us get there. We run 4 because we really need to fix our draws and mana in this deck. Being that we don't have really any other card draw, we rely on thrill pretty heavily. We have 2 Eradicators, so that's good, and we just drew our gold span. So we should be fine. Okay, it's a night deck. I don't like that, but we could put a Mire Triton down here early and just, you know, trade with this guy. Don't think that's the worst play in the world. And then maybe we can just, yeah, we put a Woe Strider in the graveyard. That's not bad. You know, we can cast it later. And then, yeah, we got to grow our graveyard for Kroxa. So that's sort of the idea, too. We definitely want to, you know, rely on our Mire Tritons. We have 4. And just sort of putting cards in the graveyard with Thrill as well to sort of get there. Because Woe Strider and Kroxa do conflict, being that, you know, we have to make the decision on what to cast. We don't rely on Kroxa insanely. At least the second half of Kroxa, so to speak. So we have this. Now, let's get rid of one of these. Okay. We can lay this, and I think what we need to do is get rid of this 3 damage threat. Because 3 damage is a lot, and we don't want to kill the Scorpion necessarily if we don't have to. We could probably go the whole game without killing it. And it's interesting that he had, you know, this card. Okay, interesting deck. I mean, these are good cards in and of themselves. I don't see the synergy entirely, though. Okay. Maybe he has kill spells, so we'll find out. Because we sort of kind of got to go for this, right? It blocks the Nightmare very nicely, and we get a little bit of life. And then we can gold span, baby. Let's do it. Sorry, I apologize for my weird hats and thing combo. Yeah, so Nightmare Shepherd, for those of you who don't know, whenever a non-token creature dies, right? So the Scorpion will come back. And then potentially be able to trigger us again. It doesn't matter that it's a 1/1, right? Because it's only a 1/2 originally. So that's the idea with Black Lance. It's a good enough card by itself as a blocker. Yep. So let's do that because we don't have like a Woe Strider in hand. If we did, we could swing and then sacrifice that goat token, right? And that's always amazing. Let's do this. Beautiful. Now the thing is, Kroxa, right, is 2 different pips, so we can't like sacrifice a treasure and cast the Kroxa. So you do have to kind of be careful with that when you cast your mana. You know, we run 4 gold spans, so we want to just slap that down, and then next turn we can worry about that. Okay, so let's just do this. Get another red, keep it even here. Alright, now I think what we do, it seems just lame, but sorry if I just hit the mic. It seems lame, but that's like what we do when we have the opening to get so much mana. Now let's cast this Woe Strider. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Yeah, okay. Just in case for some reason. Actually, we don't have any graveyard recursion. Scratch that. I don't believe so. You could run a little bit because of all the discard and stuff, but I think we run enough copies of like 4 and 3 that I think we can get what we want, and also Thrill helps us fix what we want. We really get rid of the extra mana with that, right? Okay, here we go. There it goes. Not bad. This is a good card. Whenever you gain life, you just get a counter, and it has flying. Comes in as a 3/3, so not bad. But this is serious damage here. I mean, you know, he's just gonna take these. If I can click ever. Yeah, EFFs. We have 2 dragons. Alright. GG. Cool. So that was a good one. Let's go ahead and get in the next one. Hey guys, alright, so game number 2, Rakdos opened the Omenpaths, baby. We didn't get it the first game there, but we can this game. Now we have enough hand, we have 3 mana. I think we can actually lead with the Fabled, weirdly. Nah, there's no reason to. I don't know, is there? Who knows? If a mathematician could prove to me, since we're gonna, you know, discard something we don't need on turn 2, We have a draw. We have 2 draws before we get there. I don't know. I was pretty good at math. There's some calculus here that we need to examine. Let's not, though, because my intuition has been faulty before. No, I'm kidding. Intuition, by the way, guys, randomly. I took a class on intuition. It's very, very cool. Let's get rid of the Akroan, even though that goes so well with Woe Strider, obviously. And yes, we should have led with the Fabled, as we just now learned. Yes, perfect. Let's just not get the mana. Okay, well, we're okay. We are not worried, folks. Let's get the red here. We want him to think he's good, you know. No, but if you guys are here for some good gameplay, I promise there will be some. Open the Omenpaths can ramp us up to our Valkyrie here right now. Well, our dragon, I meant to say. Silly me. So boom and bam, and then what we do is we biggity, and then only after we've biggitied, that's a 2-drop, right? Let's get rid of this right now. Boom, no thank you. We're not so worried about like wasting our 1 extra pip there. We usually have a good enough of mana, especially when we get down a dragon. And if they can't immediately deal with it here, they could be in trouble. And if they do, we could just get another treasure. So we can get our Valkyrie down, and that's good. Okay, what's he gonna lay? Extinction event? Beautiful. Yes. Get your cards. Okay, he has a good grip of cards though, guys. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that's what we do, right? Now, if we put down another dragon here, like, I mean, Goldspan is so good. It's like the best creature in Standard right now, I would say. Yeah, I would. It's a flying haste 4/4. It goes so well with some of the treasure strategies. In fact, the next deck I want to make is like the Dwarves and Dragon deck. Covergo Blue did a good video on that. Go check that out. He's the man, as pretty much everyone knows. And yeah, anyway, just puts a tremendous threat on the field that, you know, with a lot of the removal that we have right now, other than like Extinction Event that's being played, that won't target it. It's hard to get rid of it. So, Acolyte of Affliction, guys. So he's gonna get a permanent card from his graveyard. Looks like he got the land. He's desperate for land. He's been stuck. I feel bad though. I mean, he has ramp though on these guys, so I actually don't feel that bad. Okay. This is just like too much, right? Like, they have no flyers. We are Ramp City USA on them. This is a good enough play. You know what? Let's just pass the turn, guys. Like, we don't, in case we get wiped or something, we don't need to overcommit by having a Woe Strider here. We're not in any range of dying either. So we're really just worried about a big wipe. Might try and gain them a little bit of life, but, you know, we have 12 damage in the air. 4 of it gaining us life. RAKDOS is strong, guys. RAKDOS is strong. Alright, let's go ahead and get in the next one. What it do? Game number 3, baby. Your boy Nova? We're against your boy Nova. Ooh, so we have an Omenpaths. We have a Goldspan. It's GG. It's GG. I mean, what are they going to do? What was they going to do? Oh, they're running the Izzet sleeves with Yorion. Okay, this could be problematic. In come the Skyclave apparitions. Okay, we need to see what he has, what kind of deck he's running. Yeah, no. We have the Omenpaths. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. We can destroy it here. Actually, right away. So I run 1 copy of Destroyer because yeah, because you can put it onto a little goat, right? You can mutate this onto a goat and immediately swing. So that's essentially haste. And yeah, you know, If you mutate it, you can bring it back. You know, it's not like that's not an option. So especially with land removal in the format, I just realized it is statistically probably better to just lay your Fable than your deck anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, this is what we do. Omenpaths, baby. Omenpaths into Destroya. Get her down. Get her down. That's what we gotta do. We gotta just get her down. Know what I'm saying, Burrow? Do you know what I am saying? Look at that ramp. So we got a 4 drop down on turn 3. Okay. Yes, against mono white in this control deck, it might not be the best play because they might just have a Skyclave Apparition right away. But I thought it'd be better. Yes, they are running the Omen of the Sun. I was gonna say that earlier. They either have to choose between Omen and Skyclave usually in this deck. It looks like a life gain type of thing. Now, the bigger they grow this Hollow Priest, we can just take it with the Akroan War. And if we get our Woe Strider, we can just immediately sacrifice it. That'd be a good top deck as a Woe Strider, which would be nice. Now, Lucy can't, you know. He'll swing with this Hollow Priest. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Go ahead and do this, guys. And with that, let's take this while we have a chance. Let's take this. Okay. Get in for some damage. Yeah. Here we go. So we're safe for a turn as well. Buys us some time. We need a top deck of mana. Get our gold span down. We can lay a Mire Triton, putting cards into our graveyard so that when we cast Kroxa later in game, we can easily cast it again and have it stick. Oh no! Okay, he's gonna get rid of his own guy. Okay, that's fine. He's stuck at 3 mana. Man, you guys gotta put some more mana in your decks. Don't be scared of the mana. Mana's your friend. You know? Just run Thrill of Possibilities, guys. Duh. Okay, yeah, we just get down this because we need to outrace this and outpace this. This is a life gain, little trigger deck, Yorions and such. Plus, we're bigger than Glass Casket. Oh my gosh. What's he doing? Hit him with the Urgo. Remind him that it's yogurt. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now that I've What's up, people? So you made it to the end of the video. That means you're one of the coolest, most amazing humans that have ever blessed this earth. Seriously though, it really does I really do appreciate it. And yeah, swing back by for some more content in the future. I'm gonna make a bunch of videos. I just started, so I'm excited and ready to put some content out. And yeah, try this shell, open the Omenpaths. We gotta see that ramp, it's real. And Kroxa, you know, the synergy with these 2 cards is awesome, as well as just getting down solid 4 drops in the meta. Goldspan Dragon, you love it, you love to see it. We didn't get to see Ox, unfortunately. And I don't think we had a great activations of Erebos' intervention either, but it can definitely keep us alive against aggro. And yeah, just throw a possibility fixing our hand, Blood Chief's taking out some annoying things, and Woe Strider's amazing too. So cool stuff today, guys. I'll see you next time, and have a good one.